Hey, it's Milton Daily Homes Chuck here, and this morning I had a real interesting experience. I was on the set of a new show called Rise Up. They're shooting the pilot, and I played a real estate agent, so I got asked to do that. It was a great experience. So who knows? You may see me on CTV. I don't know where this show is going, but it's a really talented young cast. It's an 18-year-old director. They've got some corporate sponsors already, so it's a really neat thing. It's almost like kind of performance arts, like Fame, but really shot in a lot of the, kind of rundown parts of Hamilton. It has a real kind of gritty thing going on with it. So I'm thrilled to be a part of it. You can look it up on the internet, Rise Up. And I think they're doing the premiere on May 26th. So anyhow, that was the beginning of my day. Then I went out and voted. Hope you have a chance to do that. And then, hopefully, as the cherry on top of your day, we've got Milton Daily Homes here, 25 listings. And so let's get right to it. 1471 Maple, number 312, is at 289.9, two bedroom, and of course I always like the two washrooms. Good layout here. You've got the gas fireplace in there. Good looking kitchen, and yeah, it's a nice looking place too. So that view is, I'm just trying to think what side that would be. I guess that's north is what it's facing, or it could be east. Hard to say. Anyways, let's see what it says here. Northeast is what it says in the description. 273 is the maintenance fee. McKim Gate is at 314.9, and so it's an end unit and probably a moon seed, just under 1,300 square feet. What I love about this, so they've upgraded the countertops. They've done an undermount sink, so that's a great upgrade. And they've done a white kitchen, okay? So these townhomes, the default setting that almost everybody chooses is mid to dark brown, okay? So the white, to me, is a refreshing look. You've got a place for an eat-in area right here. Very, very nice. Smart move by these guys. Should have changed their hood fan though, okay? But besides that, looks good. They've done kind of a bit of a lighter tone wood for the stairs, and it's a really nice layout. And they managed to put the floor plans on here and did a nice black background, which I find really stands out. So they did a good job presenting this one. And it's a 3-bedroom version, which, I mean, you've got the master. The two other rooms are pretty small. Like, you're talking bed, and that's pretty much it. 314.9 is pretty close to where most of them sell for. Okay, so we got Gowling is the next one. It's at 333,500, 3-bedroom, 3-washroom. And I guess the biggest message I have about this one is that the rooms are very small. Okay, so you've got a 10 by 8.2, 10.5 by about 7.87. Very, very small. So you're talking way less than 1,500 square feet. You're getting a 20 by 10 room plus a kitchen there, which is a big kitchen for an eat-in. But that's it. So very L-shaped. You've got living dining. Then you also have the kitchen off to the side. That's it. Laurier is 335.9, and so you've got a semi-detached, and I believe it's probably pretty close to the school right here. 31 by 141 is the lot size. They could have done a lot better in the kitchen in terms of presentation. I think it would have given them a nice, even stuff like this. It really makes a difference. I mean, I go on and on almost every episode about that, but it's really for the benefit of the owners because it puts more money in your pocket. The advantage here is when you have the garage that basically is sticking out so far, you've freed up the space in the home. So now you're not L-shaping around the garage. You're actually you've got a square layout. And so you can find some really nice layouts in some of these semis and some of the detached homes. And again, we're seeing some nice things here, like the furnace and air conditioning was 03. Windows are 03. New front door. It doesn't say the age of the roof, but I still think it looks like it's in good shape. Now Hepburn is at 359.9, and it's it's called a Brent Grove. The new version is called a Brent Grove. 1,500 square feet. It's immediate possession. And I believe what happened with this one is they put a deal together a couple months ago, and I think it actually fell apart. And so anyhow, that sucks, okay? If you're looking to sell your home, you think it's done, then the buyers fall apart at the last minute. Not a fun thing to have as a seller. So really, my message to you is be careful with who buys your house. The offer comes in. Let's say it doesn't have a condition on financing. Well, it doesn't matter if it doesn't have, because if they can't close, then you don't have a deal, and it's a lot of inconvenience. So really screen your buyers. We always ask questions when we're looking after the sellers, like, What do the buyers do for a living? Do they work? Where are they coming from? How long have they worked, at their position? If they're good candidates, they're not going to mind at all if we ask those questions. Okay, so anyhow, 219 Pettigrew is at 364.9, and so it's got two-car parking in the driveway. And you've got some, I believe 219 is on the good side of Pettigrew, away from Thompson. Great looking hardwood floors here, and they've really done a nice job in the kitchen too. Super clean. I don't know about the selection of fruit because it almost looks like those frozen vegetables that you can buy. With the peas and the carrots and the corn. That's what that kind of looks like to me. But very, very clean, nice composition in the photos. You've got generally good sized rooms in this one. And the shot that we're not seeing in here is there's also a finished basement too. So 364.9 to me, for a semi around the size with a finished basement, I think is very, very good. Morley Avenue's been out for a while. And if you judge the home by the condition of the driveway, you can expect it's probably pretty rough. I've heard things about this home, but it's a huge piece of land. It's detached, so even if you have to do some work in this one, I think at 369, I mean, like what can you expect, really? I mean, you've got the value there. You just need to polish it up on the inside. So Cumming Boulevard, 369. August 24th is their magic day, and it looks like they actually washed down their driveway just to kind of give it that fresh appearance. Because the neighbor's driveway is dry. So anyhow, if I don't think it would have made a huge difference, but I think it shows they're trying for sure. Again, hardwood floors, looks nice inside here. A bit of a lighter tone. Big area for a table here too. And then you go through the house. You've got 3 bedrooms upstairs. They've upgraded the flooring up there as well, and a fully fenced yard too. So I just imagine this tree in 5 or 10 years really adding a lot of privacy. Same with these ones here. So I like this one. It's pretty good. Semi-detached, you're talking about 1850 square feet, which at that price, very competitive. Powys, this one listed at 472, and then they changed the price. They said, no, we made a mistake at 372, but I thought at 472, wow. Okay, so this one's just over 1,600 square feet. I don't find the photos do it justice, really. I mean, it's not blowing me away, although I usually like these homes. And I guess it's okay inside. It really is not doing much for me. I'd take the one on Cumming in a heartbeat over this one, and they're not far from each other. Beaver Court, this is one of those mere postings where the owners have posted themselves, enlisted the help of a real estate company just to list it, but they're negotiating by themselves, taking bookings. And I saw this on the weekend. I thought it was beautiful. Okay, so the photos are okay. It's a big open concept kitchen. Actually, that shot is not okay. I mean, when you look at this one in person, it's so much better than this. They've got a little bit of an office nook, and then they have a big area, family room, and it's all the walls are blown out. The master's nice and big. You have a big closet. You've got a skylight here, and a double sink in that bathroom, and you got a finished basement as well. So big trees in the neighborhood. Not that deep. It's about 86 feet deep, but it's 50 wide. And Beaver Court, if you don't live on it, you don't have to go on Beaver Court. It's quiet. I thought this one was a spectacular home. 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 bathroom there, 1 bathroom on the main level too. So beautiful stuff. I think it's great. So 83 Van Fleet is at 394.9, and so it's a Westgate corner, 1717 square feet, 3 bedrooms. Looks like it's got the hardwood. I mean, the last few Westgates have been in that 380, 390 range, so I think that these guys certainly have a chance if they look the part, if they look good. Now, 108 Lawrence Scott's. Now, one of the things about Lawrence Scott's, and this one's further up on Lawrence Scott. So if we look at the map here, so Lawrence Scott's comes off of Wilson, and it sort of joins up with Woodward, and it joins sort of that southwest quadrant of Dorset Park. Now, a lot of these buildings on Main Street eventually are going to turn into 3- and 4-story buildings. There's been a lot of focus on concentrating and redeveloping Main Street, so you might find, especially if you're in the bottom little loop here, so you might find that there's a lot of changes happening in these buildings. So just be aware of that. And so it is in a good spot right here. And let's have a look inside. 50 by 120 foot lot. Inside, you've got that kind of living dining area, and then you've got the kitchen. That's probably a wallpaper. I think that's pretty easy to fix. Kitchen are solid wood cabinets, so you could always paint them. Okay, you've got some wood siding with the parquet, which I don't know if it really blows me away. Finished basement there too. So you've got 4 bedrooms on this one, and it looks like you've got the 3 upstairs plus the 4th is downstairs. I don't know. It's okay to me. I think that you look at things like shingles, furnace, air conditioning, insulation, all that stuff's been done. So you can tell that they've certainly put some money into it. So if you're just talking about cosmetics, it's a bit of an easier math equation. Savaline is at 423.9, semi-detached. I still think this is big money for a semi-detached. It says 2 bathrooms. I have a feeling it's 3, and you've got 3 bedrooms upstairs. I think if you're going to spend the money for a semi, then you really want that 4th bedroom so you can grow into it and you can appeal to more people when it comes time to sell. Nice looking hardwood though. I mean, what are you doing here? I mean, that's 1 chair and it basically takes up this whole little part over here. So assume this is basically a dining room plus a little extra bonus space here. Nice looking kitchen too. The counter, the undermount sink, the appliances, all extremely nice. I always hesitate when I see semis really pushing way past the 400. Now Scott Boulevard is at 459. It's a Sterling model, and so it's a 4-bedroom version of the Sterling, and they've done the backsplash here, hardwood floors. It's actually a really nice model. You know, you've got that front separate room there. So this is what you see. There's your front room. There's the dining. You walk down the hall this way, and that's your kitchen family just to the right there. And fully fenced lot. I don't know. I think this is pretty fair for a or for a Sterling. I think you know, there was one that was listed last week that I think beats this one by a little bit for around the same price. So 11,343 Guelph line is the next one. You've got a double car garage, 469, and you know what? You've got a basement apartment downstairs, commercial zoning. It's right by Brookville. It's right by the school. So there's a lot of really nice things in this one here too. So you've got a heated in-ground pool. Don't expect miracles at 469, but I think that if you're willing to maybe put some work into this, it looks like it has a lot of upside. Nakerville, 514.9, about 2,300 square feet. Nice long driveway. You could probably fit 4 cars. And so there's a little nook in here where you could probably even put a computer. It's kind of a strange room if you don't know what to do with it, but hardwood floors, dining room just off to the side. You've got your family room, then you've got your kitchen, backsplash, counters, a lot of granite today. A lot of granite in Daily Homes. This is the 2nd floor family room. The problem I have with it is there's your family room, there's your bedroom. So can you watch TV upstairs? I mean, not if the kids go to sleep, so it's kind of a dead space. But Mattamy really put a lot of those family rooms in the new phases. So upgraded flooring in the master. And overall, I like the upgrades. I like the price on that one even still. 108 Scott, 524.9, and I don't like it as much as Nakerville. It also has the 2nd floor family room, 3 bedrooms here, glass shower. It is a Heathwood. You know, I love the Heathwoods. And overall, I take the previous one compared to this, but it's not bad. Caldwell's at 529.9, and I'll be honest, I don't think it has the best first impression. I think the yellow siding really hurts it. If you can't get someone to click past your first photo, if you've got a buyer just looking through the list of homes, and they come across this and they don't go further, you lose. Okay, so it's just that's the way it is. So you've got those pictures are generally the first line of defense. You've got to make them good in order to welcome people into the listing. Okay, so anyhow, hardwood floors here, open concept, and a bit of a split level. You can see here, you go up a few stairs this way, and then off you go. Okay, so I think it would have really looked nice with stainless steel, but they've done the upgraded hardwood upstairs. So lots of 2nd floor family rooms, lots of upgraded flooring on the 2nd level in this one. And I think what they're benefiting from is they're actually well above the 2,600 square foot range. For Robarts is 544.9. This one listed and actually had an offer like right away on the weekend. So double car garage, only a 36-foot lot. And you've got hardwood floors here. You've got a white kitchen, extra pantry space. and there's your upstairs. And so the downstairs, I guess, is what pushed this one over. The fact that you've got this wood paneling and all this design. You've got a bar here. They've done the flooring, but they didn't do the ceiling. I would think before listing, even if you spent, 2,500 bucks for somebody to put some drywall on the ceiling, would that benefit you? I think so, personally. So you've got some pattern concrete. There's a pond directly behind here. You're just coming in off of Main Street, so you will hear some noise from the road here. You're close to the community center, close to the GO Train Superstore, all that walking distance, the Arts Center, so it really has a nice place. It's a good spot to be on. Okay, so anyhow, Halton Avenue. So this is right in that area of kind of estate lots, 100 feet, 204, about half an acre there, 4-bedroom, 3-washroom. It's at 580, and really no front shots, just your front door. And basically you're buying the land and a big box for you to do some pretty awesome stuff with. And that seems about fair for the land and everything else that you're getting. So Robertson, 609, one of the best streets really in Milton. Very desirable. There's people that wait for streets like this. 55 by 147 foot lot. Nice front appearance here too. You've got some wainscoting happening. And there's some people in Old Milton that are really getting some big bucks, but you gotta have the location. You gotta have a nice upgraded home. I would have liked to see hardwood in here too, but they've done some upgrades. They've done the work. French doors in that room there. Check more shots on the virtual tour. July 30th is the possession they're looking for. Okay, so Hinchy Grove is at 634.9, 4-bedroom, 3-washroom, about 2,600 square feet. And no appliances, so you just want to budget for that. Looks like they've upgraded the counters and the mantle, and they've done the floors upstairs. They did this nice little sort of outside edge that's a different color tile, and obviously they've showcased that in 2 photos. Double sink here too, and the distance here, at least from this angle, it almost looks like you're a waterfront property. But 634.9, I don't know if they have the size to really compete here. There's a lot of homes that are backing onto ravines and so on. So anyhow, now we look up at 699.8, and so this is our listing at 690 Tuxford. It's at 690tuxford.com if you want some more information. 5-bedroom home. 3,700 square feet, and it's on I think one of the best streets in all of Hawthorne Village and really all of Milton. Tuxford's a beautiful street, and so you've got some hardwood floors here. They've got roughed in security. They've spent so much money on the little things here, the moldings, the trims, all been done. You got your backsplash there. Main floor laundry area. You've got a huge master, 2-way fireplace. You can see it's completely private in the back there too. And I'll show you that shot in just a second. So there it is right there. So you've got this patio. They spent like 50 grand in interlock on this home. It's amazing. And then you've got nothing behind you, nice and quiet. Beautiful time of year. In the summer, this place just explodes. It's a fantastic home. And 699.8. Okay, so they were up in the 7s, and they said, well, we're just not seeing what we want to see, and so now they're down to just around the 700 mark. So 51 Wood End is at 979, and it's a beautiful looking home from the outside. So you've got probably a little bit of an entranceway here. Usually that's a breezeway. It's a bit of a mud room to take your shoes off. Again, same thing here. Beautiful hardwood floors, nice high ceilings, wainscoting. If you have a home office, this is like a work from home wet dream. This is a fantastic office here too. It looks like it has the original barn floors, big kitchen, huge eat-in area, and I'm a big fan of this one. It has a ton of character. It's right in Carlisle, 6 bedrooms, 7 washrooms, 6,800 square feet. And we got another one here at 1.8 million, and it's only a 3-bedroom, so it's 82 acres, and it's right on 4th Line. It's got a winding street, but there's no inside photos, so it's really hard to establish any kind of value from this stuff. I mean, it definitely sounds nice, but there's just nothing here, no meat to latch onto in terms of what's going on inside the home. We don't even know how big the house is or what kind of outbuildings, but hey, at 1.8, I bet you it's pretty good. So anything over like $1 million, very, very hard to establish value without actually going to see it. Looking at 9 photos here, looking at some descriptions, generally is not good enough. So anyhow, so that's our list. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a great weekend. You watched the Saturday episode, and we're going to be back tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes. Have a great day.